Check 1, 2.
Go! Curious about real estate? Yes! Then you've come to the right place. Get the knowledge you need, get over the fear, and get started. This is the Michael Quarles Real Estate Show with your host, Michael Quarles.
Hello, everybody. Michael Quarles with podcast number 106. Today we have the 5 questions sent in by real estate investors. And remember, if you have a question that you want to ask, send it to support@bsffacademy.com. One more time, support@bsffacademy.com. Here we go. Question number 1. When do you usually order the BPO or appraisal for your hotel deals? We order it after we receive the contract, after we have done our 7 data sets to get a good opinion of what we believe the property is worth. And there's a fine line of when we actually order it as the seller dictates to us their cooperation. So if we have a seller that's getting us stuff back and eager to sell, that's kind of telling us, yeah, let's fall forward. But if we have a seller that's on the fence a lot and they're not doing what we ask them to do, or we're starting to feel like they're kind of hiding stuff from us, we're going to wait until we have the prelim on the title report done. So in all cases, it would probably be best to wait for the prelim, but sometimes I want to get the stuff done as soon as I can, so I can close as soon as I can if I need to. So it's a good idea to wait for the prelim, and it's absolutely make sure that you have a cooperative seller. Question number 2. I remember hearing that you mentioned that vehicles should be removed by the owner before buying the house. I'm closing on a house tomorrow, congratulations, and the previous tenant left 2 vehicles on the property, and the owner cannot get a hold of the tenant. If the title to the vehicles are nowhere to be found, what is the best solution for this problem? Check with your local or state laws, because in my state, if there's a certain value to what's been left behind, you have to store it for the tenant for so many days, and you can charge them for storage fees. But you have to certify letter them and let them know that, hey, they left stuff behind, and it has to be a certain value. And who sets that value? It has to be reasonable value. So if they left an old car behind, and if you call car service and car service is going to give you $500, you got to figure that's what the car's worth. Car service as in one of those junkyard that sells parts kind of thing. But check with what your state says that you have to store on behalf of the tenant. Seems crazy that you have to do that, but you kind of have to do it. And then after the 30 days or whatever your state says, call a car parts place and have them come pick it up. I don't like going that direction because I think it's a lot of hassle. So, and just cars make that issue a problem.
Thanks for listening to Buy, Sell, Fix, Flip. We'll be right back. Are you running out of leads? It's time you tried Yellow Letters at yellowletters.com. Get motivated seller leads through yellow letters, postcards, zip letters, typed professional letters, greeting cards, door hangers, and business cards. Yellow Letters is a full-service marketing company created with your success in mind. Get the personal attention you need to get your direct mail campaign started, and get in touch at yellowletters.com.
And we are back in 3, 2, 1.
Question number 3. Should I be putting my real estate license info on my business card? Only if your state requires it and you're going to be acting as an agent. So if we're going to take listings and or buy houses, absolutely. But then you also should take and put the name of your brokerage and probably your broker's license number in my state. Any of my marketing, I have to do that. But if I'm just an investor wanting to buy houses and I'm not expecting a commission, I don't think it's an issue. And in fact, I don't have to. So question number 4, how would you handle this question? Are you licensed? I am licensed in the state of California. Actually, I'm a broker. However, no one can hire me, and I'm actually a principal wanting to buy your house. Did you have a house you were hoping to sell? And I think we have to be as honest and forward as we can. I mean, we don't want to hide anything from anybody, and we certainly don't want to lie to them. So if you're an agent and they ask you, or a broker and they ask you, or a realtor and they ask you, absolutely tell the truth. Question number 5, how would you handle this question? How are you going to buy the house if you haven't seen it and you don't plan on coming out to see it? That's a great question. What we find, and we buy houses all across the country, is we're going to rely a lot on what you tell us. And I'm sure you're going to be open and honest with us. And as we go through the purchase process, we are going to have people that represent us come out and inspect the house and appraise the house and take pictures of the house for us. But physically, the owners of the company aren't going to come out and see it. So in the beginning, we're going to rely on what you tell us the property is worth and the condition the property is worth. And then we're going to confirm that as we go forward. So it's very important with this that you are as accurate as possible. Appreciate you calling and fall forward with the agreement. Gosh, another short one, guys. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm just getting too short of answers on these. I'll try better next time or tomorrow. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening to the Michael Quarles Real Estate Show. Get more info and stay in touch at michaelquarles.com.